Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today for this practice of yoga. My name is Natalie. And before we move into our breathing and our warm-ups, I'd like to just share a bit about why this class is called Yoga for Calm Resilience. And really, it's pretty simple. It's just about coming back again and again to your own center, your own inner deep place of calmness, of wisdom, of strength. I know for myself, I can often swing in one direction and swing in another direction, getting caught up in the world. And practicing yoga, meditating, many other things, various practices always help me to come back to center. They can be short or they can be long. And yoga in particular is one that has always successfully helped me with that. And so that is what I offer for you today as well. So let's begin. Go ahead and close your eyes. Find a comfortable seated position. You might want to sit on a pillow or a blanket to lift your hips up. You can also be kneeling. And then begin to take some full breaths in and out. It's always important to arrive with a sort of intention to each new moment. And taking deep breaths and pausing can help with that. If your eyes are closed, you can still lift your gaze upward, helping to begin a process of allowing our energy to move inward and upward. We're going to begin some diaphragmatic breathing, and to do that, we'll breathe fully, deeply into our belly. So you're going to expand your belly on the inhale, so it's going to move outward. And then as you exhale, your belly will move back in. So let's do it together. Inhale deeply. Exhale, pull your belly button to your spine. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, pull it back in. Do it again. And now from here, go ahead and just release your hands and continue with that breathing, going at your own pace. It's helpful to breathe through your nose. But if it's more comfortable to breathe through your mouth, that's fine too. What I would like to offer us today is to move this practice into an offering of letting go. So let's go ahead now and place your hands on your heart. And we're going to move that breath from your belly all the way up into your heart. So deep breath in, filling up your belly, and then expanding your rib cage, bringing that breath up right into your hands. Exhale, release from your heart first, pulling your belly in last. Do that again, filling all the way up in a wave. Imagine that with every inhale, you're able to let go of any tension that might have developed here over the last few weeks. Any fears, any contraction, letting it go, allowing with every breath a bit more space to be freed up. And now, as you continue with this breathing, you can actually bring your attention to the point between your eyebrows. If your eyes are closed, you can lift your gaze up towards that point. And now imagine, not only will you bring the breath into your belly and then into your heart center, but really try to see if you can imagine filling up the front of your forehead with that breath. So let's do that now. And if you'd like, you could even place your left hand right there on your forehead. So let's do that. Inhale into your belly, bring it up into your heart. And maybe almost at the pause, imagine it moves all the way up here. And then release in reverse order. Do that again. And one more time. You can return to a neutral breath, release your hands. Begin to notice how you feel now. Maybe you feel a little bit more calm, a little bit more centered just from that breathing. Let's begin now to warm up our bodies. Go ahead and place your left hand on the mat. Reach your right arm over. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and then gaze up at your elbow or just beyond. And take a deep breath in, filling, expanding your rib cage. Once more, full breath. And then exhale to center. We'll move to the other side. Reach your left arm over. When you feel ready, just turn your head to look up. Full breaths here. Okay, inhale to center. Let's do that one more time. Exhale your left hand down, right arm over. Full breaths in. Inhale back to center. Exhale right hand down, left arm over. And then back to center. From here, we're going to do a pose that's called Face of Light pose. And it's really helpful to do this pose with a strap or a tie or a scarf. I don't happen to have any of those items with me, so I will just do it without, but I'll explain how you can use those props to help. So if you do have one of those items, you can just place it over, let's say, your left shoulder. You're going to go ahead and inhale your left arm up, and you're going to reach back. You can grab onto that strap, or just place your hand at the back of your shoulder. From there, you'll take your right hand, reach it around, and you're going to essentially bring your right arm up. Maybe it will reach your fingertips of your left hand, and if so, you can kind of clasp fingertips. And if not, and you have your strap there, you can just hold on to the strap. And if you don't have either and your fingertips don't touch, just leave them like this. Okay, so from there, go ahead now and take some deep breaths in, as we do in every pose. And this pose is really meant to continue helping us with opening up the heart. And in Ananda Yoga, we like to pair various affirmations with poses to help us align our thoughts with the energy of each pose and to really help almost to enhance that energy. And so the affirmation for this pose is, free in my heart, I live without fear. Free in my heart, I live without fear. Take another full breath. And then exhale, release your arms. If you'd like to shake them out, you can. Maybe roll your shoulders back and then roll them forward. And then we'll do the other side. Go ahead, reach your right arm back behind you. Left arm comes up your back. And then go ahead and hold on to the strap or reach for your fingertips. And then here, go ahead again, lift your gaze, take some full breaths. And you can say silently with me, free in my heart, I live without fear. Free in my heart, I live without fear. On your next exhale, go ahead and release. If you'd like to do that shake again, you can. From here, go ahead now and just drop your head. We're just going to do some very gentle circles with the head in one direction. And then the other. Okay, and now let's come to tabletop position, hands and knees. We'll do just a couple cat-cows here. Inhale, lift your tailbone, arch your upper back. Exhale, round forward. Inhale up. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale up. And exhale. Come back to center. From here, walk your fingertips just a little bit more forward. It just creates more space. We're going to move into a downward dog. And then from here, tuck your toes, press into your toes, lift your hips up and back. And then since we're still warming up, if you would like to bend one knee and then the other, you can. Just beginning to arrive here. Then go ahead and step your right foot forward, placing it down on the mat near your right hand. Let your left foot, your left knee come down onto the mat. You might need to scoot your right foot forward a little bit so that your knee is not bent more than 90 degrees. So from here, we're just doing this as a warm-up for the hip flexors here. So if you're finding that it's difficult for you to touch the mat, like if you're rounding forward to do this and you don't have a lot of space here for your knee, you would be a great candidate for some blocks or some books. Tenting your fingertips like I'm doing can also create more space here, more height. So when you arrive here, go ahead, just gaze up, shine your heart forward or up. Full breath in. And then exhale, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. You can flex your right foot if you'd like and just fold forward. Inhale, come back into that sort of low lunge here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. And exhale, fold forward. From here, you can tuck your left toes to lift your knee off the mat. Step your right foot back, come into that downward dog. Pausing for a moment. And then go ahead and step your left foot forward. Right knee comes down. Okay, wonderful. Full breath here. Just begin to let go of any thoughts of the past or future, allowing yourself to just be here in this moment. free in this moment. Go ahead as you exhale, straighten that left leg, fold forward. Inhale up, lunge. Exhale, lengthen that left leg, fold forward. Inhale up once more. From here, tuck your right foot, lift your right knee, step back. Then from here, walk your feet to your hands, bend your knees, come on up into Tadasana, standing mountain pose. From here, go ahead, make sure your feet are parallel, hip width apart. Lengthen tall the top of your head. Bring your shoulders up to your ears and then rotate them down and back. Close your eyes, and behind your closed eyes, gaze upward. Begin to rock a little forward, back, side to side, allowing yourself to really begin to sense where your center is. Where is my center of energy that I'm going to be paying attention to throughout this practice? Kind of rotating in circles actually can be really helpful for feeling it. And so in Tadasana, you can affirm, I stand ready with my heart wide open to receive divine guidance in my life. I stand ready with my heart wide open to receive divine guidance in my life. It's about always listening for your own inner wisdom. It's undeniably true. Go ahead now and open your eyes. From here, we're going to come into a version of Warrior One. It's a pose we often do in sun salutation, so many of you will know it. Go ahead and step your feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. And you're actually going to have both feet tracking in the same direction here. Go ahead and, actually let's switch legs. Let's have left foot forward, right foot back. Go ahead and bend your left knee. Right foot is parallel in essence to the left leg, left foot here. And you want to really actually come onto the ball of that right foot. It's going to send your left knee more forward, and you might have to inch your foot more forward as well to make sure your knee is not bent more than 90 degrees and you can still see your toes. From here, find your stability. If you notice you're wobbling, you can scoot your right foot out more towards the left. My terrain is uneven, so I'm going to keep it where it was. And then from here, go ahead, inhale your arms up. Exhale your shoulders down away from your ears. And then when you're ready, really try to shine your heart up towards the sky. In this pose, you can affirm, I attune my will to the source of all power. I attune my will to the source of all power. Make sure to breathe deeply here. When you feel ready, you can exhale your hands down. Step both feet together as gracefully as graceful can be. And then just come back into Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Just notice, how do you feel now after that one pose? Maybe rock forward and back again, tuning in. Full breath in, exhale, let it go, and let's do the other side. So now you're going to step your right foot forward, left foot back, feet are parallel. And then check your alignment here. Come onto the ball of your left foot. When you feel ready, go ahead, inhale your arms up. Shine your heart up, imagining a nice gentle curve from the back of your left foot, up your leg, up your back, the top of your head. I attune my will to the source of all power. I attune my will to the source of all power. One more full breath in. To release, step your feet together. You can actually, I should have offered that you can actually step your foot in a little bit, and then again, that can help with any sort of clumsiness. Okay, come back here into mountain pose. Notice what you feel now, having done the pose on both sides. Open your eyes. And now we're going to move into a warrior two. Step feet apart again. This time you're going to turn your left foot 90 degrees. Give a nice bend in that knee. Again, you know the drill. Inch your foot more forward if you need to. It might be helpful to turn your toes a little bit more inward. It might help feel more comfortable for your knee. And then here, when you feel like you have kind of gone as low as you are up for today, in that bend of the knee, inhale your arms out into a T position. Exhale, flip your palms. Make sure that your right knee is not hyperextended, so just give it a little bit of a bend. Hold here. Allow yourself to feel a sort of surging of strength and power. That's what this pose offers. And you can affirm, I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. You can breathe into your belly here. And then on your next exhale, straighten your left foot, turn it parallel to the right, drop your hands, pause for a moment. We always pause as an opportunity to take stock of our experience, to not let anything pass us by, to really raise our awareness. Now let's move to the other side. Turn right foot open. Go ahead now and bend that knee, inch your foot forward if you need to. Check that your left knee is not locked there. Inhale your arms out into this T position and then exhale, palms up. So take a moment to, I often like to just try to reach forward for a moment, and then reach back, and then come to the middle. That's how I know where I should probably be, where my torso should be. Not reaching too far forward, you're just kind of landing there. Your foundation is holding you up. Deep breaths in. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, turn your feet parallel. You can even, if you'd like, just for a break, come back into Tadasana or keep them wide for a moment. Your eyes are closed. Open them up. Step your feet back out. We're going to move into Trikonasana, triangle pose. So same footing as Warrior Two. Turn your left foot 90 degrees. You'll keep both legs straight this time. Inhale your arms wide. Exhale, reach, reach, reach out over your left leg. Your right hip kind of heads that direction towards the right. And when you can reach no more, go ahead, drop your left hand, reach your right arm up. Hold here. Energy and joy flood my body cells. Joy descends to me. Inhale up. Exhale, release your hands down. Take a moment here. Full breath. Notice if you feel more vibrant, more alive. Enjoy. And then we'll do the other side. Right foot opens. Inhale your arms wide. Exhale, reach, reach, reach out over that right leg. Send your left hip towards the left. And then windmill your arms, right hand down, left arm up. You're really, really engaging your core muscles here. Press both feet into the mat. Energy and joy flood my body cells. Joy descends to me. Make sure you're breathing, that your thoughts are staying in this moment. Inhale up. Exhale, come back into Tadasana. Pause for a moment. Gaze lifted behind your closed eyes. Energy and joy flood my body cells. Joy descends to me. Go ahead and open your eyes. And then from here, we're going to move into a few balancing poses. So let's actually begin with chair pose. In Ananda Yoga, what we do is we actually make this a balancing pose. So come onto the balls of your feet. You can also keep your heels firmly planted on the mat. That's perfectly okay. I might do that since I'm on uneven territory right here. Inhale your arms out in front, palms up, shoulders back and down. When you feel ready, go ahead, bend your knees. Begin to lower down, keeping your spine long here. Pause when you've found the point that's going to build your strength. And allow your thoughts to align with this affirmation. My body is no burden. It is light as air. My body is no burden. It is light as air. If you would like, you can stay here, or you can begin to lower down into a low squat, pausing there, palms up. You're still balancing on your toes. My body is no burden. It is light as air. Go ahead, extend your arms back out to begin to come back up. And keep rising all the way. Lift your arms up. Exhale, circle them wide and down by your sides and pause. Begin to maybe scan your body and notice, does any part of you feel like it has indeed become light as air? One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. From here, we'll move into my favorite pose, tree pose. Let's go ahead now. Shift your weight onto your left foot. Open your right. You can have your heel propped on your ankle here, or if you'd like, you can place your foot on your calf, or with the help of your hand, your inner thigh, just not on your knee. Begin to first make sure you feel steady. So find a place to focus on. Focus with your vision. And then from here, you can bring your hands to heart center, or you can inhale them up high like branches, or prayer position above your head. Really press into your left foot, reach through the top of your head. Okay, you are here. Wherever you are is called here. It's a line from one of my favorite poems about being in the woods. In this pose, you can affirm, I am calm. I am poised. I am calm, and I am poised. Add a smile to your face. Okay, if you're wobbling, guess what? It's okay. Trees do it too. One more full breath. Exhale, open your hands wide, both feet down. Pause for a moment. I am calm. I am poised. From here, we'll move into the other side. Shift weight onto your right foot. Left foot opens. You can prop it here for extra stability, or figure out whatever version works for you. Could be different on this side. And then from here, check that both hips are relatively parallel to the floor. Lengthen tall and then add the arms. I am calm, and I am poised. I am calm, and I am poised. One more full breath. Exhale your hands wide and down. Pause for a moment. Okay, from here we're going to actually move down onto the mat. So let's actually just come right into a child's pose. So come onto your knees, sit your hips back, reach your arms long in front, and drop your forehead to the mat. you'd like, you can cross your right foot, your right big toe over the left. And then here, you can affirm, I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. One of the first Ananda Yoga classes I took, this affirmation really stood out to me. And I remember I the next day went and told a friend, I went to this yoga studio and they were saying these affirmations, and this one I really liked. So I'll say it again. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. From here, begin to walk yourself up. We're going to come into camel pose. So come on to your knees here, hips rise up. If you would like, you could place a blanket under your knees here. That would be more comfortable. And then go ahead and place both hands on your hips, fingers pointing down. When you feel ready, you're going to exhale as you press your hands forward and down, sending your hips forward, opening up your heart. And then here, if you'd like to reach down for your heels, you can. And then tuck your chin slightly, making sure not to drop it all the way back. And we don't want to crunch the back of our neck here. And just take deep breaths as you affirm. With calm faith, I open to thy light. With calm faith, I open to thy light. Inhale your left arm up, right arm follows. Go ahead now, come back into a child's pose. Sit your hips back, forehead to the mat. Allow this child's pose to be a pause for you, to notice what you feel after that camel pose. Where do you feel more open? Where do you feel the energy has been renewed or released? Go ahead and walk yourself up. From here, we're going to extend our legs long in front. If you have a blanket or a pillow, make sure to sit on the edge of it. Go ahead here and lengthen tall through the top of your head. Begin to hinge forward, tuck your chin here, really activating the spine, lengthening here. If you find that you're already wanting to round, just really kind of come back more upright. Okay? Again, we really just want to try to have a lengthened spine first. And then on your next exhale, you can begin to hinge more forward, rounding your back, dropping your head, reaching for your calves or your ankles, maybe your feet. I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Make sure to take deep breaths. I like to imagine sending my breaths in this pose to the space between my shoulder blades, the back of my heart. Breathing into that area. And then slowly begin to walk yourself back up. You can pause with your palms upright on your thighs for a moment. I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and come into Janu Srirasana, jackknife pose. So I'm avoiding sticking my feet in this dirt. So you can move off the mat if you would like to. You don't have to be sort of stuck in this little frame of your mat here. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend actually let's do left leg first. So right foot bends in, and then we often do this pose by facing out over the left leg. I actually want to do this one a little bit different today. So go ahead and place your left hand down by your knee and begin to reach your right arm over. You can kind of begin to walk your left hand more down the length of your leg. It might allow you to kind of come deeper into this stretch. And then turn your gaze up here. And you can affirm left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Inhale, back up, exhale your hand down. You can kind of bring your bend your knees to come into a cross-legged position for your pause. And just begin to feel your energy rising up. Take a full breath. Open your eyes. And let's do the other side. Right leg stretches out, left leg bends in. From here, place your right hand down, reach your left arm over. If you'd like to inch your hand more down the length of your leg to deepen the stretch, you can. Maybe even if you find you have a lot of openness in your hamstrings, you might even be able to place your elbow on the mat. Not sure. It seems to be working for me today. Left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Bring your knees, your legs in a cross-legged position and pause. Left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. From here, we're going to come onto our backs. I'm going to offer a figure 4 stretch. If you happen to know half pigeon pose, you can do that instead. But I'm going to just lead us through a version that's a bit more accessible to more people. So here, go ahead, lie down on your back. And let's just arrive on our backs here with a full body stretch. Inhale your arms up, deep breath in, point your toes. Exhale, release. Bring your hands by your sides, bend your knees. Go ahead and cross your left leg over your ankle over the right thigh, opening the left knee out. Reach through to grab your right thigh, bringing both knees towards your torso here. If you'd like to kind of put your elbow in the crook of your left knee, you can. Add a little bit more resistance here. Make sure to bend, to flex your left foot in particular to protect your knee. And I'll offer the affirmation for half pigeon pose, which is, I rise above all thoughts of past and future into the eternal now. I rise above all thoughts of past and future into the eternal now. Go ahead and release. Let's just move right into the other side. Cross your right leg over. Reach through to grab your left thigh, bringing both legs towards you. Flex your right foot. I rise above all thoughts of past and future into the eternal now. Go ahead and release. Lengthen your legs long on the mat. You can give them a shake if you'd like. And now we'll end with a spinal twist. So go ahead now, supine twist. Go ahead and bend your left foot, left knee, place your foot on the mat. Shift your hips over towards the left a little bit. Outstretch your arms in a T position. And then go ahead and drop your left knee over the right leg. See if you can try to keep your left shoulder pinned onto the mat. Gaze out over your left hand. It's okay if your left knee does not touch the floor. And if it's uncomfortable to have it hanging in midair, you can place some pillows or some blocks or something underneath to support. I open to the flow of divine life within me. I open to the flow of divine life within me. Make sure you're breathing here, that you're still staying present to your experience. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your hands down, lengthen your leg. Close your eyes and take a full breath in and let it go. We'll move now to the other side. Bend your right foot, press into that, or your right knee, press into the right foot to shift your hips to the right. Open your arms into that T position, and then go ahead and relax your right foot, your right knee over the left leg. Gaze out over your right arm. Left and right and all around. Life's harmonies are mine. Go ahead, inhale back to center. Exhale, release your legs long. Hands by your side, pause for a moment. I said that would be the last pose, but I think I would like to offer one more. And we'll do the simple version, but if you know how to do shoulder stand, you're welcome to move into it. But what I like to just often end with is an inversion with my legs above my head. And a simple way to do this is to just lift your legs up. You're almost in an L-shaped position here. If you happen to have any blocks or pillows, you can place those under your hips to lift them up. That'll help the blood flow to move towards the heart. Or if you happen to know shoulder stand, you can support your hips with your hands. I guess I could just stay here. But I do like the first version as well. So here you can affirm, awake, my sleeping powers, awake. Make sure not to turn your head from side to side like I did for a moment there. Awake, my sleeping powers, awake. Make sure to take some deep breaths. And then you can begin to slowly allow your vertebrae to roll down onto the mat. Extend your legs long. And then we'll begin to set up for Shavasana. So here, go ahead, just maybe slightly roll your shoulder blades underneath you. It kind of helps to lift your heart up just a little bit more, opening the heart just slightly. And then begin to allow yourself to relax into the support of the mat. If you would like, you can go ahead and tense and relax your body a few times. So you can take a double inhale through the nose. Tense, tense, tense your whole body. And double exhale through the mouth and release the tension. And then we do it again. Double inhale. Tense, tense, tense your whole body. Vibrate. Double exhale, release. Last time. Double inhale. Tense, 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 even your face muscles, your legs. Double exhale, release. And now, begin to allow yourself to relax into this pose, remembering that relaxation is just as important as all the rest. You can stay awake to your experience by lifting your gaze behind your closed eyes. And we'll affirm together: bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Begin now to bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Begin to lengthen your in-breath and your out-breath. If you'd like to reach your hands above your head, full body stretch, you can. And when you're ready, bring your knees to your chest and roll to one side, pausing for a moment. And then gently walk yourself upright. Find a comfortable seated position for a couple of minutes of meditation. When you arrive, close your eyes. Behind your closed eyes, with ease, just lift your gaze slightly upward. Begin to notice your breath moving in and out of your nose. Just allow yourself to watch it, to just notice its delicacy as it moves in and out. Not controlling it, just letting it be as it is. And with every inhale, you can say, my heart. And with every exhale, opens wide. My heart opens wide. Continue now. Go ahead now and place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on top. With your heart wide open now, imagine with every breath sending love into your hands. Every exhale, remembering that you are free, free of all worry, of all fear, and that with that freedom comes a wide open heart full of love. And now, after one more full breath, open your hands wide, offering that love to the rest of the world. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, your week. Namaste.